Hi, you guys. Okay, so today we're talking about hidden causes of low energy. Okay, a lot of people don't realize what some of these are because they think, oh, it's just motherhood. I'm just tired. I could digress into that subject, but these are some hidden causes of low energy. Okay, so if you're someone that's like, why am I so tired all the time? This video is for you. Okay, these are some things that people don't realize they're affecting them daily, okay? You may you may notice them sometimes, but and not realize that they're actually happening daily and they're affecting your energy levels all the time. The first one is blood sugar regulations. Okay. When you skip a meal, grab something quick, or rely on caffeine and sugar, your energy spikes and then it crashes. Okay, so let's think I'm going to rely on this caffeine and sugar, or I'm going to skip a meal, then my blood sugar rises, which causes my body to use more energy, and then it crashes. So now I have used more energy, like I'm up and down all day. This creates the feeling of being off or not understanding and losing that energy. Okay. Not enough protein. That's number two. A lot of people don't realize they need the protein. You need protein in your daily life. You need it for all of your meals. It is so important. Protein isn't just for muscles. So maybe you're like, I'm not someone that lifts heavy, which I find that most people should. But anyways, I could digress into that subject as well. It's important to know that protein is also for your energy level. It's for helping you feel fuller longer. It is so helpful for your metabolism. It is just it's something more than just for your muscles. Yes, it supports your muscles. Yes, we need muscle in order to have longevity, right? But making sure you get enough protein. You need protein at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If that seems like a lot, start your day off with 20 to 30 grams of protein. Start there. Do that for a month and then start adding it slowly into your other meals, okay? Um, if without enough of it, you will feel fatigued. Maybe you will snack constantly, but we need to have our 3 meals a day with our protein, carbs, fats, and vegetables. And so if we're snacking, we're not really getting that enough protein that we need at our substantial meals. Okay. Dehydration. This one is, I see all the time, especially uh, uh, lab testing my clients on a regular basis. I see it all the time. Dehydration. This one is always overlooked. People think I'm drinking water all day long in one of these. No, you have to make sure that you get your electrolytes. And I don't mean any electrolyte packet that you just find at the store or anything like that. You need a high quality electrolyte or high quality Celtic salt and get that in your body. Okay. So you can make your own glass of water, a little bit of Celtic salt in there, a splash of coconut water. That is a favorite in my house. Or instead of the coconut water, you're not a coconut fan or you have an allergy to that, use lemon or lime. That's your potassium, right? You need sodium and potassium. There it needs to be a good ratio. A lot of these electrolyte packets out there, they have way too much sodium, not enough not enough potassium, and our bodies are just out of whack. It's just not good. And maybe it's not even a good quality sodium or salt for our body. Okay. When we are dehydrated, we see more headaches, low focus. Maybe you're feeling sluggish, and that's because you need that hydration. Okay. So try to get that in at least once a day so that you're getting the electrolytes that your body needs. Ideally in the morning, or maybe even during that midday crash, that is a great time to have your electrolytes. Poor sleep quality. Okay. It's not just about getting the hours. It's not just about, hey, I need my 8 hours of sleep, which that is amazing. Yes, you should get 8 hours of sleep. That is very important. But what is your quality of sleep? Okay. You could be in bed for 8 hours, but it could be, you could wake up exhausted still. You could have interrupted sleep. Maybe you're having screen time. You're on your phone before bed or watching TV. These blue light glasses are helpful, but I think it is important 30 to 60 minutes before you plan on going to bed to not be on screens at all. It is so important for our minds, our bodies, our cortisol levels, to just like calm the body down, get our body into the routine of going to bed. I start my bedtime routine with some supplements and a special magnesium that I put in my water. And so that slowly tells my nervous system, like, hey, we're settling down for the night. This is coming. Like, and so then it just helps me get into a deeper sleep in the parasympathetic nervous system. My body can relax. Okay, it is so important. And that brings me to stress. Okay, chronic stress and mental overload, especially moms. I talk to a lot of moms. I work with a lot of moms, and I see this all the time, you guys. Okay, so chronic stress. Our bodies are in fight or flight mode and it drains your energy fast, right? So back in the day, in the times of caveman, um, there were times when you were chased by a tiger. Let's just say you're chased by a tiger, and that's when your body's in fight or flight mode. Okay, am I going to fight or am I going to flight? And that's when your body's using more energy. Okay, if you're running, your body's using more energy, right? You're going, 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 that's your body using the energy. Okay. We may not be running. We may not think we're in fight or flight mode, but our bodies have been in chronic stress for so long that it's getting exhausted, right? Our bodies are perceiving us as fighting or flighting, and it's exhausting to our nervous system. It is so exhausting, and there's that mental overload. So make sure you're doing your journaling before bed. That is important. I always tell my clients that. But it drains your energy fast, and then it can lead to things like burnout, brain fog. Maybe you can't fully recharge. Okay, so these are some things that cause can cause low energy. The last one is nutrient gaps. So I test a lot of people's mineral levels, and I see this all the time. People are tired and they don't know why, and then they come to me and we do this simple, easy uh, minerals test. It's just a hair sample, so easy. And we can see it on the test that you are stressed and your body is handling the stress this way. And you have these metals in your body, which is probably causing more stress in the body. And then your ratios, your mineral levels are just off. And that's why you're stressed. The your body can't get into the parasympathetic nervous system to calm down. Your body can't create energy because you're lacking certain vitamins and minerals, and you need that in your body. Okay. So some people are just simply skipping meals or under eating. And that is not okay, especially moms. You guys gotta stop skipping those meals and you gotta stop snacking and taking bites off of your kids' meals. Okay. Your body needs fuel. So remember that when you're making meals for your family, make sure you're making one for yourself because your body is important. Your body needs fuel. Take care of yourself. Okay. Starting the day with just coffee, that is not okay. Start your day with this electrolyte drink and then have a breakfast with high protein and then see, do I really need this coffee? Which I'm not saying coffee is bad, but sometimes after that electrolyte drink and your high protein, you're like, I don't really need this coffee now. And that's okay, right? We don't need that. Maybe that's something you have then maybe an hour after you eat breakfast because it's something you just really enjoy, which that is fine. I'm not taking any joy away from you. Um, but people think like this coffee, this is my breakfast. No, that's not a breakfast at all. Okay. Eating mostly processed and low nutrient fruit foods is something that I also see as well. So that causes the nutrient gaps that we see. We're not getting the nutrients that we need. And some of the nutrients that we actually need that I see on the minerals and metals test, many people aren't. It's just not in our diet. It's just not things that we eat. And so that's why it's important to test instead of guess. And that's why it's important to have a high quality multivitamin that you're able to take that offers all of these minerals that you need. Okay. Not balancing your meals. So maybe you have too many carbs and you not enough protein and healthy fats and vegetables. You're just eating all these simple, bad for you carbs. And so we have to learn to balance our meals so that we can get this energy. Relying on sugar for these quick energy boosts that can cause the blood sugar roller coasters that I talked about earlier. But we wanna make sure that we're not relying on the sugar for quick energy boosts. That's not sustainable for our body. Not eating enough throughout the day. This can cause us to eat more at night and then have lack of sleep because we ate before bed and now our bodies are trying to process the food and we can't sleep and it's just a big cycle. Okay. So we don't need to complicate this. We need to make small, consistent changes over time. They make the biggest difference. Okay. So start with something now and slowly change your daily habits. Change your mindset. That's what needs to be changed, right? Like, I do need to take care of myself. I can take care of myself because then I can take care of everyone else the best way that I can because I took care of myself and I have the energy that I need to take care of myself and to take care of other people. Okay. So start your morning with a balanced meal, protein, fiber, and healthy fats. Drink a glass of water before you have your coffee. Okay. Ideally, you have your whole breakfast before your coffee, but that is okay. Have water and then coffee and then maybe your breakfast. Get natural sunlight within the first hour of waking. Now, I understand some people that's not something that you can do, right? Maybe it's the winter and it's dark and you're up for 3 hours before the sun even rises. But it's important that when you can get that sunlight on your body, okay, that helps with your regulate your cortisol levels. That helps with so many different aspects of waking the body up and understanding like this is where I get my energy. I get my energy from the sunlight. I can do this, like this is just a good way to wake up in the morning. Move your body daily, even if it's just 10 to 20 minutes daily. You can find some really good workouts on YouTube that are like 20 minutes long. I was just telling a friend that during this detox, I am on, gosh, what day of the detox? Day five of the detox. And I this time around, I've noticed that I have to go a little bit lighter on my workouts. And that's okay. So I found this 20-minute workouts I've been doing and it's very helpful. Yes, I took a break on Wednesday because my body needed it, but we have to listen to our body as well, right? But you can find some really good workouts on YouTube or running, walking, biking, rollerblading. Maybe you haven't rollerbladed in years and you're like, I miss that. I love that. Get out there, do it. That is so much fun. That's a great way to move your body along with having fun and enjoying life. Okay, getting that sunshine on your face. Build consistent sleep and wake times. Okay, so you want to go to bed about the same time every night and wake up every morning at the same time. Make it consistent. Now, some people are like, oh, well, sometimes it's 10 o'clock, sometimes it's 9 o'clock. Okay, well, make yourself a range. Okay, I want to go to bed at 9 because I know that it's good for my body, but I will not ever go to bed past 10:30. Okay, so now you have this 9 to 10:30 range. You're not feeling guilty. You're not going to have that mom guilt or anything. When you get to 10:30 or you get to 10 and your time was supposed to be 9 and you're like, "Oh, I'm not in bed." Okay? But hold yourself accountable or have others hold you accountable. Maybe your spouse lives in the house or you have an older child. You can be like, "Hey, this is my bedtime. I'm going to try this thing out." And then let's say it's 11 o'clock and you're still up, and they will say something. They'll say, "Hey mom, aren't you up past your bedtime?" or something like that. And then, it can be joking, but you understand, like, "Oh man, yeah, I am up late. I was scrolling. I shouldn't be on my phone. I need to be more aware of what I'm doing." Okay. Add more whole foods instead of restricting. So instead of like taking foods away and be like, I need less food, I need less calories, let's just add in more whole foods. Let's add in more vegetables. Let's add in more fruits. Let's add in more whole foods to our diet. Okay. Take short breaks during the day. If you need a mind reset, let's say you have a really busy day, make sure you're taking care of yourself and take that break. Even if you have to go in your closet and take 10 to 20 deep breaths. Like, or go in your closet and turn on some music on your phone and just sit there with your eyes closed. Sometimes we have to do those things and we have to just, if as long as your children are safe, we have to say, like, hey, kids, mommy needs some time by herself. Okay. And that they see that and then they will implement that too. Like, hey, maybe they're gonna tell their brother, like, hey, I need some space, give me some time. And then you'll be like, wow, they're really understanding that they do need to take care of themselves because they see mom doing it or whatever it may be. Make sure you're taking time to reset your mind. Be mindful of your stress and give yourself space to slow down. Okay. It's okay to slow down. It's okay to have a messy kitchen for one night because you needed to take that bath with that meditation instead of doing the dishes when the kids went to bed. It is okay. I promise you the dishes will be there in the morning, and I promise you that you will have way more energy if you do that, take care of yourself, and then you get the rest that you need throughout the night. It is okay. All right? So if you're feeling stuck, like you're in a cycle of energy, like low energy, you just don't know what to do, this is why I actually created a Reset and Rise program. I created this for you. I understand that a lot of these things are hard to do. It is hard to change your habits and to slowly add in healthy things and do things differently because, I mean, depending on your age, you've been doing it for years and years and years. But we have to remember too, like, hey, I want to live for years and years and years longer. And I want to have the energy that I want, right? I want energy. As I get older, I still want to have that energy. So starting these habits now, your body, you will thank yourself later on. I promise you. So this Reset and Rise program, it is something that I created to help you slowly change your daily habits, change not everything. It is just simple things that you can change throughout your day. It is a 6 week program. It is self paced. So if you have to take it longer, that's fine. You just go at your pace. It is something that I created. So they are videos of me. I am teaching you, I am guiding you. There are worksheets that can help you reflect on maybe where you are and where you want to be. There are different activities that you can do throughout the week to support your healthy habit lifestyle. Okay. So this is it builds sustainable nutrition habits, creates simple routines that actually fit your life, supporting your energy naturally and helping you feel more in control of your health again. Okay. That is what this program is. And it right now, I think it's yes, right now, as of now in April, it is of 2026. It is at a discounted price. So you'll want to get in as soon as possible to get that discounted price. There is a limited number of space available each month. You can see the link in the description if you're interested. But just know that your body, if you're feeling anything, right? If you're feeling this low energy and exhaustion, just for a continuous period of time and you're like, what is going on? Your body's talking to you. Your body's telling you things. Maybe you get headaches here and there. Like your body is telling you something. Something is not right. Like, hey, Hey, I'm trying to tell you something, and that is okay. We just need to support it the best way that we can. And starting out with this Reset and Rise program, maybe you don't want to start with a Zoom calls with me and working with me one-on-one, which you're more than welcome to. We just start off with a comprehensive health assessment. And then we go from there. But that is what I am here for. I am here to help you and guide you along the way of your health journey. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful night. And I will see you next week.